Well, hello everyone. Thanks for coming back. Those that were in the first part of the live stream for uh, our December, not December, it's November. Getting ahead of myself. Our live stream for our Muttonchop live feed. So let's see who we got here. A lot of you are here. One Man, One Hive was here before. Boll Weevil, One Stump, you were here before. Smart Tie Bob, hello. Hello, guy. How you doing? Dirty Box Pipes and Cigars, back again. Yes, you are. Fat Smoky Dad, hello from Ohio. Hello, hello. So how's everybody doing? Glad to be back to another month of Muttonchop. See, register for dinner. Hello from Florida. Hello. Netherlands. Verhoeven. I probably got that wrong. I'm sorry. Hey, from Tennessee, Robert Miller. Hey, Robert, were you involved in any of that hurricane stuff? Johnny Hoover, my first time on your live stream. Well, I hope you enjoy it. Kansas, all right. One Boll Weevil, One Stump, awesome. Asphalt Louie, it'd be better if I was smoking a pipe. Why aren't you? That's my question. Probably at work or something, right? Red Raider, reloading. Texas, all right. Johnny Hoover. If you hear me coughing, it's not because I got cancer. Just don't freak out. And just, I think I've got a hiatal hernia that goes up and tickles my throat, and I got to cough to get it out. Pennsylvania. Wigwag Workshop. Hey there, folks from Central Ohio. Wow. 2:18 a.m. You probably said where you're from, but where are you from there? Oh, yeah, Verhoeven. You're from, yeah, I remember. What's that?
Netherlands.
Netherlands. One Man, One Hive, and worth it. Smarty Bob. You're in the right place, Muttonchop is the man. Thanks, sir. Oh, yeah. Fat Smoky Dad. Too cold to smoke outside here. Gray Horse, Oklahoma. Balvin Inn at work night shift. What do you do, Balvin Inn? I'm sorry if I got that wrong.
He's from Finland, he said, too.
Balvin is?
Yep.
So what do you do there? Where do you work? Or can you tell me? If it's like government secret, don't tell me. Gearpunk Zero. The hurricane wiped a lot of my town in North Carolina. Were you affected, Gearpunk? Oh, thank you. Thank you. I thought I would dress up for you guys today. You know, try to put a tuxedo on a pig. So hopefully it dressed me up a little bit. Register for dinner. What are your thoughts on Sutliff being bought out? Do you think their stock will start flying off the shelf like McClellan did? Who bought Sutliff? This news to me. I don't want to miss my mob Malte Dulce or Barbados plantation. Yeah, I would say so. I'd say there's probably. Do you know anything? STG bought Sutliff. Mike Barron. Okay. Scandinavian Group. Well, I mean, Scandinavian Group is pretty much bought up everybody. I just hope they keep the blends the way they are, but I think they will probably do that because Well, you guys tell me. I don't know. I mean, does STG do that? Do they pretty much keep the blends the way they are, or do they get rid of some of them? Or I haven't really kept up with that. Settle with pipe force blends. I have not. They'll be closing a factory in Europe. Can't remember the country and the American distribution. They're going to close the American distribution?
Dang.
Yeah, I think they did. Register for dinner, I think they did by Dunhill. They attempted it. Peterson early morning is different from the Dunhill. Millard picked up a tin of 2010 Escudo, almost 15 years, dark molasses colored coins. Yeah. Yeah, buddy. You'll love that if you haven't tried it already. Deep, rich, smooth, delicious flavor. Oh, yeah. Mullard. Yeah. That's why you want to, if it's got any Virginia in it, you want to put it away for a good 10, 15 years. It's awesome when it comes out. They said they have not made any decisions about the blends yet, but even if they keep producing them, oftentimes the tins label original recipe, but you'll pay a premium now for that import. Yeah, that kind of sucks. It's snowing in Minneapolis. No smoking for me tonight. Oh, that's a shame. Register for dinner. I wish these companies weren't being bought out. Yeah, I know. I agree. But it's just, I guess it's just,
Nature of the beast.
yeah, nature of the beast. So here's the thing. When I first started smoking, and I don't know, you guys may not have the finances to do this, but I would buy a few tins here and there, a couple of tins of tobacco that I really liked, and that's another reason why you want to cellar tobacco, because you never know when something like this is going to happen. You never know when some big corporation is going to come in and buy up all of the companies that you like, and then next thing you know, you don't have any Multi Dolce because you didn't buy any before and it's gone. Heck, a big ammunition company sold to a Scandinavian company. Not sure why U.S. companies are selling off foreign entities. I don't know. Yeah, I do the same thing, one man, one hive. I do the exact same thing. I buy one, and then I put one away and nominate. I've been looking around for a good plug flake slicer. Any ideas where to get something like that? No, I don't know. I just use a really sharp knife. I've got one that I use. I try less blends like this, but I build up a nice stash slowly. Yeah. Well, I'd look for a really good quality knife. Um, Stocked up on Voodoo Queen. I was still stock up on some more. Braxton Barrels, Seattle Pipe Club, and Country Squire use Sutliff tobacco to blend. Not looking good. Again, like I said, I think I've got 15 or 20 tins of the Seattle Pipe Club blends that I really like, and they've been cellaring. So, what health issues have you encountered with pipe smoking over the years? Nothing really. Jack wings, not anything really. I mean, time a little. Sometimes I get thrush, but I just stop smoking for a while and it goes away pretty quick. And I start smoking again. So that's really it. Nominate less fires lanes makes nice knives, but they're a little pricey. Yeah. Gangster League got 8-pound stash in cellar nowadays. Yeah. Red Raider reloading. How does the Escudo Navy rolls compare to Peterson Navy rolls? I'm not sure. I don't have any of the Peterson. I've just got the Escudo. Enjoying some Country Squire Northwest Trek. Hello from Texas. Hello, Texas Moon. Country Squire, Watch City, lots of pipe use, Sutliff tobacco, yeah. Got good enough. I just saw a post in a forum of old cast iron plug slicers and got the itch. Huh. Boll weevil, one stump. Yeah.
That might be a good video for us to do and look at them.
Yeah. SPC hoghead is like catnip to me. Oh, register for dinner. I think what you can do is you can go to who puts those out? I can't remember. Like Scarecrow and Kringle Flake. You can, I think you can join. They've got like a not a club, but mailing list, and then they'll send you. I get them all the time. I get like Scarecrow. It'll say, hey, Scarecrow is going to be out on this date. If there's limited release, you only get so many. So, one man, one hive, Muttonchop Piper. I have an ancient tin called Red Fours Wild Cavendish Mixture, number 66. Have you ever heard of it? No, I have not. It says, approved by members of the Pipe Club of London, England. Can you tell how old it is? Tyler? Don't even smoke. I just enjoy hearing people talk about enjoying, have a good night. What have you done? That is amazing. Oh my God, Tyler. Awesome. Thank you so much. You're awesome, dude. Thank you. Thank you so much. One man, one hive. Yeah. I'm in Brazil. Enrique Brito. My emails end up going through. I'll send some pictures of it. Okay. Cool. Yeah, we'd like to see that. Okay. So now I'm going to go ahead and break open my tobacco I'm going to smoke today. And that is going to be Downhill Early Morning Pipe. Now, here's something that I suggest that you guys do. And the reason I do this is because I don't know how to explain it, but it's the same thing with my chili. I make a chili that my wife loves, but once it starts to get warm, I don't make it anymore until it gets cold again. What I started doing to upset her is I said, okay, well, I'll fix my chili when it frosts for the first time. Well, sometimes frost doesn't show up till December, and she's biting at the bit going, come on, come on. So I just give in and I do it. Well, it's a lot the same thing. I pick tobaccos that I smoke during certain times of the year. And Dunhill Early Morning Pipe, I smoke during November, December. January, February, I get into the deeper, darker, a little bit harder tobaccos. But I have not had a pipe full of Dunhill Early Morning Pipe since last November. So this is a fresh tin. Now this tin is, I think, 2012. But we'll see what it looks like when I open it up. I have the hardest time reading the back of a Dunhill to find out exactly when it was made. But I looked it up and it looks like it might be a 2012. So I'm going to go ahead and open it up. See if I can get it. See if the vacuum will come open for me. Yep. I mean, it wasn't huge, but it wasn't bad. So same thing with, unless it's during, to do for Blend Club, I don't smoke any aromatic blends until it gets to be warmer weather, summertime. Smells pretty good. Let's see. I like early morning pipe because it's a whole lot lighter. It's lighter. It's a lighter Latakia blend tobacco. Yeah, it does. It smells awesome. How many of you guys like the smell of any tobacco you smell? Man, it's just so good. Dorlaxin, ahoy, Muttonchop. How you doing? Can you see it? Oh, come down some. Okay. All right, I'm gonna. Oh yeah. Okay, so just so you know, and if you guys already know this probably, but I'm just going to tell you, if you see a little bit of white, there's like some white looking looking stuff. It looks like it's a mold, but it's not. It's actually the sugar from from Virginia. So, and I've got a little bit of it in here, so that's a good sign. You having something over there, Mike? Oh, jeez. Mike's begging for tobacco. Can I have a bowl? Can I have a bowl of tobacco, sir? Please, sir. May I have another?
It's not my fault you're ruining me on tobacco.
And if you're English and I just sounded horrible, I apologize. But I love early morning pipe. It's just really mild and awesome. Yeah, get Mike a bowl fast before he revolts. Okay, make sure you got it in there. Check your draw. No, not the best draw, so I got to push down a little bit more. How's that? All right, good. There you go, Mike. All right, here we go. I can already taste that sweet Virginia. Awesome.
Just trying to smoke my inheritance early.
I don't think you heard that. He said he's trying to smoke his inheritance early. He thinks he's going to inherit my stash. Don't think that's happening. That's why he told me that's why he married my daughter, so he'd get to my tobacco.
Smart man.
This is a shoot. Hold on a second. This is a Caribe Cabuto short. This I've had since 2007, and you saw it. Yeah, I say that and then it won't do it. I got it set too high. That's all the way. Get one, buddy. Mm,
Trying to overpack my pipe.
you're right. I can taste that sweetness. That combining with that light Latakia and that light Oriental. Mm. Octopi. Does your wife family have issues with you smoking inside? I have an amazing library I want to smoke my pipe in, but my wife isn't going for it. No, she does not. She does not have a problem with me smoking my pipe. But the thing is that our house, it's not a big house, but she's at one end and I'm at the other. And there are things you can do. You can get an air purifier. You can start the air purifier going before you smoke, and that air purifier will pull in all that smoke and it'll clean it. You might want to try that and see if that will help. See if that will help with the smell, if your wife can tolerate that. Red Raider reloading. Mike, how does a person find an English blend smoke when I don't care much for the floral notes?
That's a you question.
Well, how Red Raider reloading? How harsh do you want this English blend? Nominate, I have not tried anything new. I've never heard of rabbit air. Huh, cool. Casey Guthrie, you're welcome, my friend. You are very welcome. Oh, there you go, John Hoover. That's a neat trick. Why don't you, Red Raider, reloading? What? Oh, the Peterson early morning pipe. Okay, when you say flowery, do you mean sweet? Early morning pipe. Papa Joe Piper, I'm smoking early morning pipe.
Celery.
2012, 10. 2012. So 10 years old. 12 years old. Register for dinner? No, not really. I just kind of keep them separated. I keep my pipes separated. But here lately, I have decided that a lighter pipe a lighter shade of pipe I use for aromatics, and a darker shade of pipe I use for my English blends. Red Raider Reloading, are you here in America or are you overseas? Joe Voss, that's a that's a good recommendation. One with less Virginia and more burley. Texas, okay. Um, well, you want to stay with tobacco. So here's the thing. There's a site that you can go to. It's called tobaccoreviews.com. And when you go in there, you can put in tobaccos and that you want. So if you want to have a tobacco that is an English blend, first you'll have to figure out what usually goes into an English blend. Usually what goes into an English blend is Latakia, Orientals, and Virginias. Sometimes there is Burleys in it as well. So you'll want to stay away from the ones that have heavy Virginias. Stay with the ones that have a lot of Latakia. You might not want, and you want no Orientals. Orientals are going to give you that flowery taste that you're not looking for. So it's going to be, you could have some Virginia in it just for sweetness, but Latakia and Burleys is what you're looking for. So put in something that, put in, what are you searching for? And put in Latakia, comma, Virginia, comma, Burley. And then they should come up with a list of tobaccos that you might be able to choose from. Spurgeon. The Spurgeon Piper.
We were going to do something with him, and then I think we got sick, and then he got sick, and then it just kind of never happened. So we'll be.
Where are you located, Spurgeon Piper? If you don't mind me asking. Joe Peace Barbary Coast. Never had that one. I'll order that and give it a try. Texas.
We'll have to do something over Zoom or something.
Yeah. We'll get together with you. Braxton Burrows, do you like Lakeland? Yeah, I don't either. I've tried a couple of blends with Lakeland in it. I just, for me at least, it takes over the blend. That's all I taste. Yes, Octopi, judging from your Gandalf video, I'm guessing you are a Lord of the Rings fan. I am, yes, I am definitely a Lord of the Rings fan. Matter of fact, I started smoking a pipe at 16 because Gandalf smoked a pipe. Tobacco Talk Radio, I've had some hot chocolate. It's a pretty good blend. Register for dinner. Any tricks? Me too. Texas Moon. I love. Well, matter of fact, I've got the Lord of the Rings on. It's a audiobook, and what I do is I've got it loaded up in my car, and in the morning when I go to work, I listen to it. Whenever I get in the car, I turn it on and start listening to it. Right now, and if anybody's not read the books, I'm sorry if I spoil something, but right now they're in Crick Hollow, and they've just told Frodo about their conspiracy to try to go on the adventure with him. And he's finally said, okay, you've worn me down. You guys can go. So that's where I'm at. Okay, Asphalt Louie, who's president and who's vice president? Yep, Texas Moon, that's coming. They're getting ready to make their way into the Old Forest. And Texas Moon, who do they meet in the Old Forest? Okay, Asphalt Louie, you are right. That's the order.
Someone's full of himself.
Who said that? Who said that I'm full of myself? How dare you? No. Dorlaxian and Texas Moon, who do they meet before Tom Bombadil? And it's not a he, it's an it. There you go. Old Man Willow, that's right. Well, here's the thing about Robert Miller. I saw Gandalf and Bilbo smoking in the Fellowship movie when I was about 10. That's when I started collecting pipes. It wasn't until I was 21 that I started smoking them. Back in the 70s, they didn't have a rule. They didn't have when you could start smoking, like an age. So that's why I started smoking at 16. Hey, Dorlaxian and Texas Moon, have you guys watched the Lord of the Rings? It's not Lord of the Rings. It's what's it called, Mike? The series that they've got from
Power.
Rings of Power. Have any of you guys watch those? Did you watch this season, Texas Moon? Oh no. The- Uh, yeah, books are better. But Dorlaxian, the first year was a little bit dry and a little bit. They were introducing the characters. The second season, though, they had a lot of stuff. You know, they went. They introduced Tom Bombadil. They had young Gandalf get caught by Old Man Willow. They have a lot of good. There's a lot of good stuff. It picked up very well in the second season. I thought the second season was well done. Yeah. Yeah, that I love that Texas Moon when the Balrog showed up. That was so awesome.
Spoilers. Any thoughts about a blend containing black Kathy? What's that?
I've never heard of Black Kathy. What is that? Uh, oh God, Bo Weevil one stump. Don't get me started. I have absolutely ruined Star Wars, in my opinion. One man, one hive. Thanks for coming. I appreciate it. I like all the questions. Thank you so much for coming. We appreciate you being here. Luxury Navy Flake. Yes, sir. OH Outdoors. That's a good blend. I love that. So, how many of you guys here on the channel absolutely love smoking a pipe? I mean, there's nothing like it. So relaxing. Asphalt Louie, out! Get out of my stream now. Luis Vasquez. I do have a Peterson. I don't know. There's something about him I'm just not really partial to. So I don't have that many. I'm really a Savinelli guy is really what I am. So it's nothing against them. They're a great pipe. There's something about them that I just don't really zen with, I guess. I don't know. you know, it's high maintenance, but man, once you get those steps down, there's nothing better for me. Okay, so thanks, John Hoover. Welcome to Aromatic. You are very welcome.
He became a member.
I know. That's why I said welcome to Aromatic.
Oh.
Golly. Mike put on the list a while ago. See what I got to put up with? Well, ditto, my friend. Ditto. I'm smoking a J.M. Boswell. It's a specific, he makes one of a kind. So, but it's a J.M. Boswell. I don't unfiltered. I don't have a La Costa. Monter Circa Corvos, 121, 121s. They are. Here, can you get one of those up for there for me? It's see the line that look all the same.
Yep.
This is it. It's Porto Servo Savinelli 121 pot, rusticated. As you can tell, I'm more of a rusticated guy, but I just like. See, that's how my pipes are. They're just. I've got that slight bend. I just love those. I love the way. I love the way they fit my mouth. I love the way. I just love them. They're just the pipe for me. Rossi pipes are great as well. Derek Sandal check. Hello everyone. Hello. You know what? I just caught it. I didn't read it before. When somebody was talking about that Peterson lip, I think that's what it is. I think that's the reason I don't really like them, because that lip that they've got, the bit here, is kind of odd. I can't get it. A P-lip, yeah. I don't know. It just didn't fit in my mouth very well, and I can't hold on to it. I don't know. That's one of the things that I really didn't like. Unfiltered, what did she say? I didn't get it. What did he say? What?
Joke. That's what she said.
Yeah, yeah. Unfiltered, did you say, I love pipe smokers?
The P-lip. It's hard to get a pipe layer through.
Nightcap's good. It's rough though. How many in the chat have smoked nightcap? And if you have, how many have gotten a little bit dizzy when you're smoking it? I have not, but I've heard other people have. Oh, really? Unfiltered? Wow. I forgot this is good. Yeah, James Gavley, I've heard that before too. If you got a full stomach, I heard that um, that a lot of people. That's what I've suggested. That if they say I get a nick hit from it, I say, well, try eating first, then try it and see what happens. Uh, I'm gonna butcher this. I know I am. Paul Morinjor. Caught you live. Greetings from the Philippines. Greetings to you, my friend. Yeah. Hmm. And you've been seeing me. You've been seeing me puff away, but I use the breath technique and not a bit of tongue bite. My bowl is nice and cold. I still taste the flavor, and there's no other way to smoke a pipe. It's awesome. White knuckle MTB smoking pirate cake. I think I've had that before. It's been a while though. Yeah, that's okay. So, uh, palm orange or how come they say pipe smoking is not addicting like cigarettes? But I'm just 3 weeks into and bought 6 pipes already. So addicting to buying more pipes. There you go. That's it. You're addicted to buying more pipes, but you're not addicted to actually smoking a pipe. Let me ask this question of you and everybody else. How many of you have got that overwhelming, I've got to smoke a pipe. I've, I've got to get home so I can smoke a pipe. I mean, it's like you start shaking because you have to do it. I personally do not. I enjoy smoking it, and I'll smoke it when I want, but it's not like I have to have it. Like someone that smokes a cigarette, man, that's like, I've seen people trying to quit and they're just a mess. Oh, you like Paul? You like the RO Firestorm? I love Firestorm. It's a good smoker. Oh, I see. Green beard. You take your addiction with you. I got it. Now, Johnny Hoover, I agree with you. There was a time. It hasn't it hasn't happened often, but one day, and I don't remember the blend, but I packed my pipe and I smoked it, and oh my God, it was the most fantastic most fantastic bowl of pipe tobacco that I've ever had. So I emptied it, cleaned my pipe, and refilled because I had to have another bowl. But I went back to it, a couple of days later, and it didn't hit me the same way. I don't know what it was. I don't know if you've had that happen before, but man, that bowl was just perfect. It was sweet. It was savory. It was cool. It was just I couldn't believe how I loved it. I had to have another one. Jack Wings, yep. I'm same way. Man, I miss Matches 860. I really do. He was so cool to watch. Oh yeah, Northwoods. That's another one. That would be a perfect one to get that feeling with. It is, Paul. Paul R. You're right. It is an endorphin rush. Yep. Um, yeah. This. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me? How about now? Back on. I don't know what happened. Oh, it might go off. I've got very little battery left.
Figured I'd turn it off in between sets.
How about now? Can you hear me now? Back. All right. How about now? Do you hear me? Sign language, final 5 minutes. Okay. Can you understand this? Because I can't sign language. I have not. Nominate, I have not read any good books yet lately.
Dresden Files.
Red Raider Reloading. Message retracted. What? Why'd you retract that? And nominate, I am listening to The Lord of the Rings again. Dale Sizik, you are welcome, my friend. I'm just glad that everybody is able to take the information I'm able to give and do good things with it. Octopi, every once in a while, I have a whiskey, but I can only take a couple because I can't really taste the tobacco after I drink the whiskey. James Gravel. Yeah, you know what, James? It's one of those things where, and it's sort of like riding a motorcycle. I used to ride a motorcycle, and people were like, "Why do you ride that thing? They're so dangerous. You get killed on that thing." Well, until you do it, you don't understand. And that's what I would tell them. I'd look at them and say, "You just don't understand. Ride a motorcycle or smoke a pipe, and then come back and say, well, I don't understand why you do this." That's right. Paul R., that's right. Oh, yeah. I never heard that one. Never heard Andy Serkis's rendition of it.
It's really good.
Is it? Man. And here's another thing. I was telling some people before, I haven't had early morning pipe since last November. So breaking it out and smoking it, it just tastes so good. I love doing it. I love putting away, putting away certain tobaccos and not smoking them for a year and then bringing them back out. That's why I only smoke certain blends certain times of the year. So that way I always have something that I can go back to that I haven't smoked in a while and reacquaint myself with. This bowl full of EMP is just magnificent. It really is. Yeah, no, Red Raider, Red Raider reloading. Yeah, you got pipes, guns, and ammo. Man, do you have any money left? James Gravely, you're right. I smoked deep English during the winter months, man. And then I don't try not to have any aromatics at all during the winter months. And then summer comes, that's all I smoke, and they are just fantastic as well. When Dunhill said that they were selling, I think I bought 10 or 12 tins of Dunhill EMP, and they're in my cellar right now. Well, guys, looks like it's coming to the end of the stream. I appreciate everybody coming. I hope you had a great time. I love doing these things. I look forward to them every month. But thanks so much for just coming and relaxing with me. Yeah, hit the like button. We would really appreciate it. Have a good weekend and smoke something new. And then when we come back next month, you can let us know what you smoked. So again, great to see you all, and have a great night.
Next one will probably be the 11th December.
Okay. Yeah. Before I go, the next one will probably be on the 11th of December. I'm going to do it early, so everybody's got Christmas coming up and things like that. So until then, we will see you later.